1 year ago, I sat in front of this Christmas tree and I said to you, these are
25 books from my TBR that I must read in 2025.
So let's see how many of those actually got done.
First up is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah Parker. I just have a feeling from the premise of this book, the beautiful cover, the beautiful blue edges, that this is going to be right up my alley. Next up is the Shepherd King duology by Rachel Gillig. I own physical copies of both books, so I'm committing to reading both. Number 4 is Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I saw this book when I went into the Moravian bookstore, and I was intrigued just by the size of it alone. I have to know what she's saying in those pages. Next up is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I'm not putting the entire series on my TBR because I only own the first one and I want to see if I like it. I do plan on reading both Daughter of the Moon Goddess and Heart of the Sun Warrior because I own both. We'll see about number 3. Number 8 goes to Howl's Moving Castle. If you were following along for my end of 2024 reading journey, you know that I almost read that one towards the end of the year, and I'm still itching to get it done. Number 9 is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I also own Babel by R.F. Kuang, so I'm really excited for that one. Continuing my fantasy streak, we have Legendborn by Tracy Dion. In spot number 12, we have The Blood Trials by Annie Davenport. That concludes the fantasy section of my 2025 TBR. In spot number 13, we've got Moby Dick by Herman Melville. 14 is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. 15, we've got Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. 16, we've got The Color Purple by Alice Walker. And at 17, we have Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. Next up at slot 18, we have I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman. I've seen this book pop up on Book Talk a couple times, but especially around November 2024, it became recommended more and more. Somehow have never read anything by Toni Morrison, so in 2025, I'm going to be reading both Beloved and The Bluest Eye. At 21, we have Real Americans by Rachel Khong. I've heard such good things about this book.
It's not even on my TBR anymore, I don't
think. The God of the Woods by Liz Moore, who is an author that I love.
It's on my 6 before
26. Goes to Kennedy Ryan. I don't know how I've gone this long without reading these 2 romance novels. But at the top of the list is Master of Me by Kiki Palmer, because I just love her and I can't wait to hear what she has to say.
Clearly, I didn't stick to that TBR. I especially did a very bad job with the classics. But let me know if any of you did better than me. Did you actually read the 25 books on your 25 before 2025?